Alright, we want everyone to move up here. We're gonna play some songs for you.
My name is Zachary Brewer, and I'm part of a local band called Wow We're Up. We're local to Tempe, Arizona, and we've been at this for about a year now. We're completely independent. It's just myself and my friend Steven. We're the only two people in the band. We don't have a booking agent, we don't have a manager, we don't have anything. So it's just us basically doing it. And the other big thing that we head up, besides obviously writing the music and everything, is online promotion. I myself have been a part of a couple other bands in the past few years. We've used online promotion as our main means of getting the word out about things that we were doing. We ourselves have at least 10 pages that I can think of off the top of my head, 10 individual websites that we have a presence on. We have our main website that we designed ourselves using a web service called Wix, which is a Flash-based website builder. Basically, they have an interface that you can use to build a website. It's really easy to use, and they just host it for you. And we use that as kind of like our central hub for the rest of our social networking sites that we use and social media sites. Okay, so we have the main website, which we use as a hub that has links to all the rest of our sites, like our Facebook, our Twitter, our Tumblr, our YouTube. We have currently a site on a Battle of the Bands webpage that's being used as a competition to try and get a spot on Warped Tour this year. We have a MySpace, like I said. We also have iTunes and another online website through a service called Big Cartel that we sell our CD, physical copies of the CD through. And then we also have a page called Pure Volume. Pure Volume is probably the website that we spend the most time using, actually. So what these social media platforms allow us to do, I'm going to focus on mainly the Pure Volume because that is the one that we spend the most time using. What we find most effective is whenever we have a personal correspondence going between potential fans of our music and ourselves. Like I said before, it's completely independent at this point. We do everything ourselves, and so what we'll do is we'll have a pre-made message that we send out to say 150 people, because that's all. You can only email 150 people within a 24-hour period on Pure Volume. These are unsolicited messages that we send out. You can call it spam. We call it promotional work. But truth is that at this point where we're at as a band, people are not going to be seeking us out, so we have to bring the music to people at this point. So we send out this message to 150 people each day, and then from there, if we get responses back from those messages, then we keep those individual correspondences going as long as we can, as long as people will talk back. When we were first starting the page, we had about 30 new messages every day from people writing back and forth. And that number's gone up to about 60. It's doubled. We've got 60 new messages every day, essentially. And so it's a pretty monumental task just keeping up with the emails alone. But we really do feel that keeping that individual one-on-one conversation going is important to letting people know that we're not just this band that wants your dollars for our CD. Some of these conversations have been going on for months. We started the Pure Volume account in November, and there's been some people that we've been consistently talking to all throughout that. They pretty much know every step of the way, every step that we've had along the way to trying to do something with this band, they know about because we've been emailing back and forth. There's some people will send that initial email blast out and we won't hear from them for a couple months. And so there's definitely a spectrum of use by just like the people that we do talk to. like I said, we try to get on there as often as possible, but you're kind of limited by what people are willing to give back to you.
And now, a word from While We're Up.
Ladies, haven't got a Valentine yet? Well, you're in luck, because it just so happens...
Steven, I know it might not be the best time right now, but I made you a little something. Never mind, it's stupid.
Zach, I made you one too, but we should probably do this later. So, ladies...
YouTube we use a lot to, we made some video promotions for the album when it came out on Valentine's Day. We've been doing some cover videos we put up on there just to share some of our live work with people, some live videos we've taken at concerts we've played. We just put it up there for people to see. One part of the online promotion strategy that we tried implementing was that we actually bought an ad space for the Pure Volume page. It ended up costing about $360, and what that did was it placed a link to our page on the home page of Pure Volume. So you just go to type in purevolume.com, and right on the top we'd be in a certain section that they use to a section that they sell this ad space for. And so when we did that, we saw a huge increase. We went from a good day of plays for us was 30, and when we were doing this, we were getting 2,000 plus plays in a day, and we ran that for a week. And since then, we've consistently been seeing between 15 and 30 people coming by the site, and that's without us doing anything anymore. That's even when we're not emailing people. So it played a part. I don't know in the long run what it's going to do for us, but initially when we were looking at those play counts, it was pretty inspiring. The main goal at this point is to just get a following that can eventually maybe give us a platform to move to the next step. And so we want people to know that at this point we're still at that stage where we can have that very personable kind of relationship with pretty much anybody who's willing to write back and forth. Sometimes it's hard to keep on top of those emails just because we've got other band stuff to do. We're both college students right now, and so there's usually 1.5 billion things to be doing, and so we do our best to stay on top of those emails. But that's the main thing that we see these social networking sites benefit. That's the main way that they benefit us. I mean that, and just it's a means of getting our music out.